You can see the writing on the pavement. Young kids, they're growing up in basements. Online, a whole new generation. I'ma make mine, so you better go take it. Always, they need a new replacement. Decentralized, can't contain it. We're changing lives, yeah, upgrading. Call it suicide of the older generation.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it.
What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah? Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
And from the first second all the way till the 10th second. Now if I don't want a scene to be this long, like say 10 seconds, all I have to do is go ahead and click on this little minus button, and if I want to make the scene a little bit longer, I just have to go and click on this little plus button right here. So I'm just going to reduce this to say 5 seconds. There we go. So let's make this video about promoting a little cafe right around the corner. And we're going to go ahead and start out by asking a question to all of our audience. And if you just click on this little T button right here, you will get a bunch of different text options. All of these are nicely animated, and if you want to go ahead and create your own text, you just have to click on it right here. So I'm just going to click on this. All right. Our character and our text right now. So let's start off with the text. Let's just click on this, and you can see that a settings menu appears on the right hand side, and in this settings menu you can do a huge bunch of different stuff like change the font, change the size, color, and a bunch of other stuff as well. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly change the color right here. Click on this palette. Let's make any color that we want. I would like this to be white, and I'm just going to go ahead and select all of this, and I'm going to type in my own text. Are you feeling hungry? There we go. Now the thing is, Jane doesn't exactly seem to be questioning it, or she doesn't seem to think that this is a question. So we're going to go and change the way that she looks right now. And with that I mean we're going to give her a nice little action and an expression. So with the actions over here, you can see that for the characters, this entire window shows a bunch of different actions that our characters can do. And I'm just going to go click on this where she is looking at us very happily, but with her arms crossed. So it doesn't look like she has a question. And if I just go ahead and click on this tab right here, you can change the expressions as well. So I'm just going to go and click on this sad expression. And you can see that Jane is now sad, and of course she's feeling hungry. And there we go. We have one scene ready. Now let's add another scene. So it's as simple as just clicking on this little plus button. And now we're going to bring out a nice little background. And let's just say I want to get a nice city. So there are a bunch of different backgrounds that we do have, and you can choose whichever one you want. But I personally like this little city over here. And I'm going to go ahead and add my own text this time. So I'm not going to use a pre-built. And you can see that they also appear right in the center. And I'm just going to say head downtown. And now I need Jane to actually head downtown. So how do we make her do that? So let's bring Jane back onto the screen. And let's find a nice little action where she's actually either driving a vehicle. Okay, so this looks good. So she's driving a little scooter. We're going to place her right here. And we're going to animate her so that she moves all the way to the other end of the screen. And we're going to do that very easily by just using this little option right here. Simply click on it. And you can see there are a bunch of different smart movement options that are ready made for you, from feathers falling to snowflakes to even floating in the water. So the little left to right option is perfect, and we're just going to use that. So I'm going to drag her all the way across the city like this. I'm just going to click on apply. And once that's done, you can see that two little pins appear here. I'm just going to make sure she just goes quickly across like this. And if we go ahead and just adjust how long the scene is and we play it, you can see that Jane just zooms across the entire city. Place her here. And now we're going to go and use Action Plus. And to use Action Plus, you simply come over here, click on this little button right here, and it'll turn on Action Plus. So Action Plus will help us add a sequence of actions to a character so that they can do it easily one after the other. So I want Jane to walk all the way in here and give us a nice little wave. So we're going to do that by simply clicking on the plus button right here. And let's go ahead and find an action where Jane is waving at us, like this one right here. Now I'm just going to go and simply place this here. Click on this little tick mark. Click on apply. And then play the scene. You can see that Jane just walks in. She's at us. Perfect. Alright then. So let's just go and create a scene to everyone for the restaurant. So I'm just going to go ahead and name the restaurant right now. Let's just click on under of our text pre-builds. And like I mentioned before, there are a bunch of different options over here so that exactly the way you want. And let's just say head over to, I'm going to go ahead and name the restaurant Santa's Bistro. Let's just place this right in the center like this. Awesome. And there we go. Finally, Jane is going to be super happy once she gets into the restaurant. So let's just go ahead and show a nice little background showing the inside of the restaurant. So this looks nice and cozy. And let's go ahead and bring out a table which shows the inside. There we go. I'm just going to place this right here, just like before. We can go ahead and change the color of this. And for this restaurant, I want the people who come in to kind of like try out the specials. And so I'm just going to say, try out our special menu. We can go ahead and just reduce the size of this text a little bit, and it will fit all in one spot. There we go. Let's make this nice and small, and we can just center that as well. Finally, we're going to go ahead and bring out Jane as again into the scene. And since she's arrived here, I want her to be super happy and excited. Like this right here. And the thing is, be looking happy, I want her to sound happy as well. And for that, we're going to go and now to add in voiceover, simply click on this little button right here. And you will get three options. You can record your voiceover inside the application right here. You can use our text-to-speech software, or of course you can upload your own file if you have it, and it will automatically sync with the character. So I have a little shriek of joy that I want Jane to show, and I'm going to upload it right here. And there we go. Now if I play this scene, and let's just play the scene right here. You can see that Jane just jumps up and down with joy, and she also sounds super happy. So that is a nice and easy way to make your characters show more than just facial expressions. They can also show themselves being very happy, and it just takes a few clicks. Let's end this by welcoming everyone to our restaurant. We're just going to go ahead and give this a nice white color right here, and we're going to bring out a logo, which is, since it's called Santa's Bistro, I'm just going to get out a Santa Claus. There we go. Let's just place him here. And you can see that some of our properties have this little animation toggle, and if you just click on this, you can see that the Santa Claus is doing his own little cute little shuffle. So you just have to toggle this on, and he is going to be shuffling cutely over there for the rest of the video. Alright, and finally we're just going to add one last bit of text, and there we go. Let's just change this to Santa's Bistro. And I'm just going to give this a nice hashtag. And if you want to go ahead and add like a little transition between the last two slides, you just click on this little option right here. I'm just going to use this. Again, simply just click. And our video is almost ready. We just need to go ahead and add a music track. So to add a music track, all you need to do is click on this little part of the timeline, which is the video and audio timeline. You go to our music section, which has a ton of amazing music tracks for you to select from. And I'm just going to go ahead and see if there is a nice little track which I want for this video. So if you want to preview any of our tracks, just hover over them and you'll be able to see what exactly they sound like. Okay, so that sounded peppy. I really do like that. I'm just going to click on this little plus button and it's added. Once it's on the timeline, you can go and change a bunch of different settings like its volume, you can duplicate it, and a bunch of different stuff there as well. So now that everything is ready, let's just see how our video looks like. There we go. Our awesome video is ready in just a few clicks and it's just that simple to do. So once you're done with your video, all that's left is to publish it. And you can easily do that by just coming over here and clicking on this button right here. You can download it directly into your computer.
So first of all, log into your Animaker account and then click on create and then select a blank page. So now once you are inside the app, let me give you a quick walkthrough about the user interface. So on the left hand side, you can see there's a library where you can search, have pre-builds, characters, and an option to do everything and anything in the app. Then you can change the name of your video the same. But now I'll search for, let's have few people who are having fun at the beaches. So I'm gonna search for literally like people having fun on beach. And let's see what we have. Okay, so we have different videos. So this looks good. So I'm gonna click and add it. Also, if you have noticed, I can preview the videos by just hovering over the video. And for the fourth scene, let me quickly add one more video. And this time, since we are searching for the beaches, the people, let me again search for the beach and let's see what we have. Now on the fourth scene, I'm planning to add some offers. So for that, I don't want a lot of things in my video. So I'll just search for a plain video. Okay, this looks good. I'll just click and add it. So now we have 4 videos and we'll start with the first scene. So we'll start by trimming the video. So to trim a video, you can see there's a scissors icon over here. You have to just click on it. And here you can adjust the starting and the ending time of the video. So I just want this much of video. So I'll just adjust it and then click on this tick icon. So apart from trimming your video, you can also resize the video by clicking on this resize icon. Like this and hit the apply button. Or you can flip the video horizontally or vertically and can also rotate the video by clicking on this rotate icon. Now the second way of doing this is I'll just click on the scene second, and instead of going to the scissors icon, you can also drag the edges from here. So if I do that, you can see the preview over here, and I just want some leaves in my video, so I'll just make it like this. Now I quickly edit the remaining 2 scenes. So I really like how that guy's like jump, so I'll just trim it that much. And for the last scene, you can make it as long as you want depending upon where you want to show the offer. So I don't want to make it a lot lengthy, so I'll just cut it short. So now our scenes are ready. So in the first scene, I'll show you how you can color grade your video. So you can see there's a filters icon over here. So you can click on it and you have lots of filters and which you can use to color grade your footage. So I'll just give you an example. If you just click on the summers, you can see it changed the look of the video altogether. You can also adjust the slider which is there to change the input. Explore. So on the right hand side you can see the text Mac, Control C for Windows, and if you notice you can also drag this timeline bar of this frame. I want to move this object, so I just want to move it till here. Explaining, I'm just going to adjust the two positions, place this object close by to the first one and hit apply. Also, you can click on the settings icon to open the settings window for a property from where you can change the enter and exit effect. For now, I'm just changing the transparency level, and let's just hit the play button to see how it will look. So this is how you move an object into a video. So apart from the objects, you can also move characters, images over a video. So it's pretty handy when you are creating your live videos. So now I'll just add few text. So for that, I'll again go to the text and maybe I'll select a different text pre-built. So I want to show an offer which is going on. So I'll just click on this text pre-built, resize it, place it somewhere over here, and to edit the text I'll just click on this. Come at the same time. Let's add a cool audio your voiceover, but now I don't want to so that's how easy it was.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to complex animations. So let's see how Smart Move works. Let's look for a nice little property like this one. It's Santa Claus riding a sleigh. Now we all know that when riding across the sky, Santa doesn't really move in a straight line. And click on tools which will help here. Click on this option which is Smart Move. As soon as you click on it, you can see over here that there are tons of different pre-builds which will help you animate your character or object in the most complicated ways possible. This time we're just going to make Santa arc in the sky. Perfect. You can see that you can easily create a curved path, edit any of, and let's drag it across here and how all the way here our scene looks like. There we go. In one specific between, drag your little playhead in. I'm just going to, I can go and change the trajectory here. I can even click on apply and it will be to do all of this, all on Animaker. Hi everyone, and welcome to Animaker's tutorial on the timeline. Objects that you have, the video and audio timeline which will control on a character, you color bar over here, what volume you would like. First and foremost, when you click on a character, you will notice that a purple bar appears on the timeline. By default, the duration of every scene is 10 seconds. This represents how long a character is going to stay on the screen. By default, a character will stay for the entire duration of the scene, which is 10 seconds. If you'd like to change this, all you have to do is click on this little black color bar over here and gently move it. And now this character, who I'm going to call Jane, is only going to stay on the screen from the first second, and she's also going to disappear at the 9th second. Right about now. Perfect. So the other thing is, if you add an effect to an object or a character in this tab over here, you will notice that a little pink color bar appears in the timeline right here. This tells us how long the animation is going to play for.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just step up. Don't be turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong. You will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math. When I hate, I attack.